Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies first. So let me firstly lay this foundation. Mr. Man, bring that thing down. Firstly, I came late to your class. But if you're expecting me to say I'm sorry, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to say that. You may want to read my lips. You may want to do what? Read my lips. To those of you like Tife were saying, it's not fair, we wasted our Tife yesterday. Well, I told you the class will hold, but you can't hold me responsible. Are you aware of that? We don't have much time, and your class rep said the class is going to last for about an hour. You and I both know I'm staying here for max. 10 minutes and I'm gone. I'm coming, sir. Hello, Ore. You are already talking about salary. Shabi, Mr. Salary told us that our money will be paid by the end of the month. Oh, sorry, Ore, sorry, I have a class. I have a class, sorry. I'll call you back. I want to firstly teach them, but before teaching them, let me teach them a lesson. Everybody here is to paper. Write your name, write your matric number, your NIN, your driver's license, and if you know the course title, put it there. But to the graduates amongst you, don't feel entitled. Now, question number 1. In not less than 5 words, I would like you to elucidate. As an animal biology student, how does time fly? Oh yeah, wait, writing a test is a test. Testimony, where are you? Don't go to church on Sunday and give a testimony that our test was cancelled. If you do, I may be testing you and then you would see your results later on. But then, to the graduates amongst you, Alpha, how has your experience been in the Better by Far University? Don't answer. Don't stress yourself. The stress the school has taken you through is enough stress already. I think you should be aware that spending 4, 5, 6, or many more years in the university should have taught you that experience is the best teacher, not your lecturer. So if you are not aware, to those of you who are graduates, maybe I should speak to you firstly before I come to the bloody. I didn't say anything actually. Now, firstly, so the graduates amongst you finished with some bloody undergraduates OP balance. Congratulations. Because it shows that all fingers truly are not equal. To those of you who went for night class and by daybreak you discover, say, your phone done, I'm sorry about that. But at least you don't have to attend any more night class. Am I correct? Or to those of you who said 2026, new year, new me. But explain to me, how did you have your final paper and you could not leave your change for the Korokwe driver? I thought you said you have changed. Or to those of you who read PDFs a day before the exam, and then on the exam hall, what you saw was given what I ordered versus what I got. You forgot that Temu tells you you can shop like a billionaire, but you are not a billionaire. Let me come near to you and maybe I can further talk to you. So the graduates, is any of you here a student of a Greek? Don't raise your hand up. What I'm about to say, you will not agree. Or are you Greek oriented? No. A Greek philosopher named Socrates, he said that education begins with questioning. So I have a question for you. Among the graduates, not the undergraduates, calm down, your time is coming. So the graduates, does any of you plan to use what you studied in school to make money? Don't answer me, I can see your face. I'm hearing no, I can never turn back. No, you never know anything. Answer now, no. Anyways, to those of you who plan to do so, please, I beg you in the name of God, don't forget the last line of the national pledge. So help me God. You need it. Amen. This reminds me of one of your course mates. His course of study relates to his former relationship. History. Also, that your friend who was living in Tanke and is a mathematician, but when he saw the Pythagoras theorem question, he was saying, I should find Tanke. Are you whining me? Or to your friend who studied biochemistry, but in his bio, I only saw him drop a single, and he still remains single. What happens to finding chemistry? If you're an undergraduate and you're laughing, what is funny? You're going to learn. But I pray you don't sadly learn the hard way. I think I'm already too funny, so let me go back and let me be serious. Ladies and gentlemen, being a graduate is a beautiful thing. Although the way I said it didn't sound beautiful, I mean. But then, it is not the end, but it's the beginning of one of life's reality. Now, the fact that you can go through the previous phase shows that you can face the next stage and come out stronger. But then, ladies and gentlemen, graduating with a first class is truly commendable. But frankly speaking, it doesn't give you a first-class ticket to this plane called life. You may be a class rep, but that doesn't represent that you are a good fit for the House of Reps. And Sister Favor, you may sing "Favor surrounds me like a shield." That's not bad. But the labor market is looking for people of virtue, integrity, and honesty. I genuinely congratulate you for this great feat. Many said you know fit, but God showed you that with Him, everything fit become possible. I genuinely congratulate you because the stories you have about this level, they are enough to be as high as a story building. But what I'm trying to say this morning is this. In those times when you would feel discouraged, encourage yourself in this word, that God didn't bring you this far to take you back again. He brought you this far because He plans to take you further. And in those times when you fall back to His word to guide you. Because in the end, you must stand. I hope you understand.